We are going to study about the general characters of the another phylum, that is Platyhelminthes. In the word Platyhelminthes, the platy means flat and helminthes means worms. That means the members that are included in the phylum Platyhelminthes are majorly flatworms, or they are called as flatworms or tapeworms. These organisms are the organisms with soft body, and thus they are included as a group of soft-bodied invertebrate animals. There are around 20,000 species of Platyhelminthes that are known to us. Now coming to the body structure. The body have dorsoventrally flattened. They are bilaterally symmetrical. They have triploblastic germinal layers. Till now, before Platyhelminthes, the organization was diploblastic. Now from Platyhelminthes, there are presence of three germinal layers, that is ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm. Body cavity or the coelom are absent in case of Platyhelminthes. That is why they are called as acoelomate animals. As we have already discussed that they are the soft-bodied invertebrate animals and these are unsegmented. Platyhelminthes lives like a parasite with hookers and suckers, and they live inside the body of the human as an endoparasite. For example, in the case of Ascaris, in the case of Taenia, they have organ level of body organization. The digestive system is either incomplete or absent. In the incomplete digestive system, there is only single opening is present in the body of the organism where the food is entered through the same opening and the food is going and the waste is going to be expelled out from the body of the organism with the same opening. So because of a single opening, it is called as incomplete digestion. Now respiratory and circulatory systems are absent, whereas the respiratory or the respiration is occurred in the organism with the help of simple diffusion through its body surfaces. Now there is a presence of important cells as a excretory organ, that is phlegm cells. Now comes what is the function of phlegm cells. So the phlegm cells helps in excretion and osmoregulation. The members of Platyhelminthes are hermaphrodite in nature, that is the sex organs are not separate and they are present in the same organism. The one of the most important character of Platyhelminthes is that they can possess high generation capacity, where they can regenerate or they can regenerate their organs which has been removed for by any defense or due to any accidental reasons. Fertilization is internal, that is inside the body of organism, and development is indirect, that is they are not identical to the parent. The example of phylum Platyhelminthes are Taenia solemn, commonly known as tapeworm, and Phaseola, commonly known as liver fluke. Moving forward to another phylum, that is Acelhelminthes, or it is also called as Nemathelminthes. Acel means round and helminthes means worms. That means the organisms that are present in this phylum are called as roundworms. These worms are mostly aquatic in nature and they live freely, or they may be parasitic in nature. The organisms exhibit bilateral symmetry and they are unsegmented worms. They are slender, vermiform, and usually worm-like or flattened body worms are there in this phylum. The organisms show triploblastic, that means there is a presence of 3 germinal layers: endoderm, ectoderm, and mesoderm, where mesoderm is present or scattered or is having the scattered pouches, thereby making the organism pseudo-like body cavity. That means false coelom is present, therefore they are called as pseudocoelomate organisms. Because of the presence of pseudocoelom, they exhibit organ system grade of body organization. Digestion in Acinethelminthes is complete with mouth and opening. That means food will be entered with the help of mouth, and within the body the waste are going to be expelled out from anus, thereby making the digestion complete. In this alimentary canal, there is formation of muscular pharynx. अभी आ रहे दोबारा से करवाऊंगी।